Okay, Honey Badger here. Got some pool action for you. This is the finals of the Sunday night at the V Cash tournament at the Lansdale VFW, the hot spot for pool action in the Lansdale area in Pennsylvania. This is a race to 5, 3 racks of 8 ball, 6 racks of 9 ball between Carmen Iannelli and Shaun Dobson. Shaun and Carmen lagged. Carmen won the lag. He chose to break. Shaun racked 9 ball, so they'll play 6 racks of 9 ball, and if necessary, 3 racks of 8 ball. Again, race to 5. This is the finals. This should be a really good match. These are 2 high-level players, great players. Gentleman shooting now, and I use that term strongly, is Carmen Iannelli. He's a APA player. Known him for quite a few years. Carmen is a skill level 7-8 in 8 ball and 9 ball. He's a skill level 8 definitely in 9 ball, and I think he might be a 7 in 8. And again, like I said, I've known Carmen for a few years. A true gentleman on and off the table, and a great player. And Carmen has been shooting for this tournament. He shot very well to get here. Not sure who he lost to. He lost somebody and got knocked down to the losers bracket. I don't remember, but the brackets and the results for this tournament are all on my my Facebook tournament page. The Badgers Den. He missed that 5 really bad. Tough leave though for Shaun. Shaun Dobson, he's from the Willow Grove area. Again, a high-level player. Not currently shooting league, I don't think. Last time he left, I believe he said he was a 7, skill level 7 or 8 in 8 ball and or 9 ball in the APA. Oh, scratched on the 5. Overcut that and scratched. Open table for Carmen here. Not too many problem balls. Maybe the 8, but he can also play for the 8-9 combo. Now for this tournament, in 8 ball, it was call your pocket, and 8 on the snap was a win. In 9 ball, only the 9 ball has to be called, and a 9 on the snap is considered a win. And Carmen looks like he's going to run this rack out here. Like I said, I think he's going to try and go for the 8-9 combo. Looking at the 7 in the corner. No, he didn't. Undercut that. And he shocked himself with that. He hit the rail. Didn't even really hit the nipple. That was a bad shot. The leave is a little bit tricky now for Shaun. I don't think I finished. I was talking about giving you guys a little background on him. I've seen him shoot, and that's a nice shot on that 7. Wow, is he going to scratch? Nope, it's the nipple. He shoots in a lot. I know he shoots in the Mez Tour. I see him a lot at Markley Billiards in Norristown. They run. They're running currently a bar box series of 8 ball and 9 ball. He's been an active player in that series, and there was a open 10 ball tournament at Markley's as well. I'm not sure if he was trying for the side, if Shaun was trying for that side pocket, or if he was going for the Z bank. He missed both. Neither one of them were a good shot, really. The only shot he had, but wow, Carmen almost scratched there. And he's laughing. He knows he got away with one, man. That hit just outside that nipple. Shaun a 9, and he's going to take one. He'll take the first rack. This match was pre-recorded. Um, I didn't get a chance to really watch this match. Now, I was there, I played, and I ran the tournament. But this is kind of my first time watching this match as well. Now, obviously, I know who won. I had to pay out the winners, but again, I didn't get a chance to actually watch this match, so I can tell you this much: it was a good match. The little bit that I know about it. So in this race to 5, Carmen takes the first rack, and it's alternate break, so Shaun will get a chance to break here. I like that format of alternating the break. I think it gives players a chance instead of if you get stuck playing a monster who's hot and in rhythm and can break, you wind up sitting. So I think it's an equalizer. It gives both players a chance. Powerful break. 9 on the snap, and the cue ball. Oh, wow. Cue ball fouled the 9 in that corner. Tough break for Shaun. Now, that's not a loss. 9 ball gets spotted, and Carmen will get ball in hand. He got some crazy action out of that rack. 9 made a beeline for that corner, and the cue ball fouled right after it. Tough break. Ball in hand. The only tricky ball that I see on this table is the 3 and the 9 all ducked up, because now the 9, it was an open table, and then once the 9 got spotted, it changes the table somewhat. So now Carmen has to work around that 9 ball to get to the 3. So he's going to take that 2 in the corner and probably going to come around table. I know it goes in the 1 corner, but look at that. Nice shot to get position for that 3. And Carmen's going to try and put it in the side. I don't know if that 9's keeping that 3 from going in the side or not. He's looking at it. It moved. No, he went for the bank. Bank in the corner and a nice shot. The leave sucks, but that was a nice shot on the 3. You know, the one thing about and that was a Hail Mary. Took a kick shot on that 4. Looked like he was trying to go for that corner, but it missed. And leaves Shaun, well, now he has a tough shot. Could have been just a defensive shot, I'm not sure. I'm guessing Shaun's going to most likely play safe here. And he does in a very good safe. Oh, until that 4 came all the way back down. That would have been perfect, a little bit softer. Because he imagined hit off the 4 and then tuck that cue ball on the other side, behind that 6, up against the foot rail. He left Carmen that shot, and that's a beautiful bank. Looks like he's going to leave him now. At 5 is close to the side. I'm going to guess he's going to try and bank it. Yep. Missed it badly. That wasn't a good shot, but I mean, that was a tough shot. Not to judge. What I was saying is I'm a skill level 5 in APA 8 ball and 9 ball. So when I look at this match and I'm looking at the table and I'm looking at shots that are available, how I would go about the table or the pattern that I'm looking at is going to be different from what Shaun or Carmen sees. Absolutely, because for one thing, these guys can see more shots on the table than I can. So of course, I'm going to be more prone to play defensive. And tough shot on that 6. He tried to come off the rail and cut the 6 in. He did get a good hit, but he left the shot for Carmen. But these guys are going to, how they move around the table, what shots they take, the patterns they're looking at. Carmen, again, you know what? Carmen's been playing a really dangerous game with these pockets. He put a lot of right in that cue ball. If you saw how it hit after it hit the 6 and how it hit off that rail, it was spinning. That's all right English that he put to keep it from fouling that 6. Maybe a little bit of draw, but a lot of right. But again, these guys are what they see on the table and stuff is just going to be different from how I look at it. So I'll look at the table and say, oh, he's going to cut in the side, and they'll do something completely different and probably get better position afterwards. So this is a really good educational tool for me, and it's good for players if they, when I post the matches for them to watch themselves shoot and they see themselves miss, they can look at their stance, their stroke, their bridge, whatever. Might pick up on a glitch that they're doing. Carmen took advantage of tough leaves that Shaun had, and he's going to claim the second rack. Look at that. Another Carmen. Carmen is playing a real dangerous game with these pockets, man. Nevertheless, he's up. He's up 2-0, 2-0 in this race to 5. It's his rack. Or I'm sorry, it's Carmen's break. Carmen has been played very strong in this tournament. And this was a tough field. It was a 20-player field and probably one of the toughest fields I've had in the year that I've run this tournament. Solid break. It looks like the 8's going to drop in that corner. Carmen stays on the table. And this is an open table. This could do some damage. Not a lot of problems. Carmen came back from the loser's side to get to the finals. Dobson, oh no, he didn't. Finally got it caught up to him. It was only a matter of time, man. Carmen has been playing a dangerous game with these pockets in that cue ball. Made the one ball, but scratched in the side. And now Shaun has an open table here, and I guess I said it for Carmen. I'm going to say it for him. This should be his rack here. And normally that's like the kiss of death. This match was pre-recorded. But normally when I say that, and if I'm live streaming a match, and I make that comment, if I'm commentating, more times than not something bad happens, and then I get the look. But Honey Badger don't care. So, and Shaun's moving around this table pretty well. This was an open table for him. Amazing to watch how players at this level play and how they move around the table, how they move the cue ball around the table, how they set themselves up for shots. It makes it look so easy. And Shaun's going to get on the scoreboard here. Stop the bleeding. It is 2-1. Race to 5. And Shaun will get a chance to break again. If he can break like he did the previous rack without scratching, he can very well tie this up. Shaun went undefeated in this tournament. Stayed in the winner's side, hasn't lost. And again, this was a very strong field, so. And he broke dry. Amazing. And it's not, he took something off. I get maybe the scratch following that cue ball after that 9 might have made him tone back, dial back the power on his break. Didn't seem like he got the same kind of action that he got on the previous one. This is a little bit, not really a tricky table. Balls are clustered a little bit, but he has shots and he can move around them. Nice shot on that 3 in the side, set up for the 4 in the corner. So he's probably going to take that after the 4 in the corner, come off that rail, maybe get behind the 5 so that he can cut in the corner. And I think he might want to come down a little bit further. He cuts that 5 in the corner, the cue ball come off that rail, across table to get in position for the 6. And that's what he was trying to do, but again, another scratch. Not good. And again, a a reasonable table for Shaun. I believe that 7 will go in either pocket. The right pocket, the right upper pocket, that 9 might be. He might be. I think he can get past it. It looks close. The the left pocket is wide open for him if he wanted to go there, and he can also go in possibly either side pocket. He's going for the right pocket. He look like he has no fear of rifling that 7 past that 9 into the corner. Cue ball comes down table, and now I'm gonna guess I would probably take the 8 in the side. Maybe a little bit of draw and have that cue ball come off the 8, get behind the 9, and then I can go in that upper right corner. I am not sure. I can't tell how he's lined up, if that's where he's going. No, he took it all the way up. Missed the 8 in the corner, but look at the lead for the 9 though. See, he chose to take the 8 all the way up. Had he made it, he would have had an easier shot. Well, he would have had the same shot that I may have had for the 9, but in the opposite corner. So again, you see Carmen rifling that 8 in the corner, comes across the table, still down a long shot for the 9, but one that he can make. But you see what I'm talking about as far as like what shots someone their skill level, these guys' skill levels take, and what I would take. Thinking it over, man, I think maybe his shot was better. I mean, he missed it, but the leave would have been golden for him. And Carmen missed that 9 bad, and he leaves Shaun a shot. It's most likely a cut shot in that corner. You could not a given, but well for him, I missed that shot. We were talking about Carmen and how he was cheating death with these pockets in the cue ball. It caught up to him. That scratch cost him this rack, and it is now 2-2. Shaun ties it up, and it's race to 5. You saw they lost track of who was breaking. It should be Carmen's. Carmen was the first break. He won the lag and he broke. So every odd rack, he should be breaking. So this is the 5th rack in this match so far, so Carmen should be breaking. Shaun was down 2-0, came back to tie it up at 2 apiece. I expected a great match between these two, and so far we've seen some good pool. This match pre-recorded and brought to you by GA Productions. That's Ghetto Ass Productions. Low budget, low quality, low expectations. That's how we roll. GA Productions, sponsored in part by Rhino Realtors. You can pay cash, or you can charge it. Shout out to Peter Holick. The Don King of pool challenge matches in this area, aka Vince McMahon. And Carmen is on the table after sinking the 8 on the side off the break. And there's a little bit of a tricky table. He's going to take that 2 all the way down. Rifles it, misses it. Will he get lucky on the bounce? Nope. Brings it back down table. So now Shaun has a shot on the 2. Looks like a cut shot in the corner. Bring the cue ball back down table. Or if he can hold that cue ball down here. Nope. Rifles it and misses. Misses the cut shot. Would have had the 3. A long shot on the 3, but he misses. And now Carmen, again, this is the 4, 5, 6 cluster by the corner pocket could be a little tricky. Makes the I don't know what was that, the 2 ball. Makes the 2 ball. Leaves Carmen a cut shot on the 3. Makes it. Would have been nice if he could have busted up that cluster a little bit. Would have made it a little easier for him, but still makeable. He can make that 4. He's got to be dead perfect for this 4 to get past that 6 into that corner pocket, and that was a nice shot. Nice smooth stroke, nice shot. Not sure if that 5 is going to go past that 6. I think he's going to try it. With these, and scratches again, and that's the same pocket that he scratched in before. And I think Carmen was just, I have the volume turned down on this match when I edited it. I think he was saying the same thing. Ball in hand for Shaun, and I would be shocked if he does not go up. Yep. Just like that. Now Shaun comes back. He was down 2-0. Comes back to lead at 3-2. And this race to 5. This will be the final rack of 9 ball. And Dobson will get the Shaun's going to get a chance to break here. Now we've already seen that Shaun made a 9. He scratched on it, but he has a 9 ball break, and a powerful break. So if he can keep the cue ball under control and sink a ball here, he could go get on the hill. Look at that. 8 drops in the corner. And looks like that's the 1 ball sitting in the corner. Same corner that the 8 just dropped in. A cluster down at the left corner. 3, 6, 4. 2 is that. And he's probably going to rifle that 2 into that cluster. Makes it. Or makes it 3 rather. Can't see the 2 though. The only shot that I see for Shaun is kicking off the head rail into the 2 in the corner. Past the 9. Beautiful kick shot. 4. That's the 4 ball tucked between the rail and the 6. I'm going to guess he's going to play safe here. I can't see any other shot, and he does. Beautiful safe shot. That was pretty much a given. So now Carmen, he has a chance to hit at that 4. He's going to have to come off the foot rail past that 6. Makes it, and cue ball stays on the table. But now this table is opened up for Shaun. A smart, safe shot for Shaun. And 4 on the side. He's got the 5 up table, probably in the corner. Wow. I think that was a draw, and then the side rail back across the table for the 6. And that was a nice shot on that 5 to get the lead for the 6. The natural roll of that cue ball wasn't going to give him a lead. He had to put some stink on that ball. 7 in the corner. Shaun's going to go on the hill. And they will now, that was the last rack of 9 ball. They're going to go into 8 ball. Shaun is up 4-2 on the hill, race to 5. Story of this match so far has been a good match. Carmen has been shooting himself with scratches, especially in that side pocket. The scratches have hurt him and has cost him 2 racks. 3. Definitely cost him 2 racks. Shaun played a really good safe on that in the last rack that we just watched. That set himself up to take the match to get him on the hill. We are watching some good pool. Alternate break again, so Carmen will be breaking. Now we're playing 8 ball. Shaun can end it here. Carmen fighting to stay in it. Wow. Cue ball bounces off the table. It's going to give Shaun ball in hand behind the head string. Here's the thing. As I said, Carmen shot well in this tournament. Shot very well. The semifinal match in the loser side that he won to get to the finals. The rack that he won to win that match, he snapped the 8 in on the break. And people were talking about his 8 ball break, or we were talking about his break during the match, or during the tournament, saying that he was breaking really well. So it's kind of ironic that he would bounce the cue ball off the day. I mean, he normally doesn't do that. And Shaun is, look at that crazy combo he just made. I will say that on this table, they're due to get redone rails and refelted. And the head rail and the foot rail, if you hit that cue ball, when you come off that rail, it tends to skip. Which is a sign the rail is going bad. So that's not so much Carmen, something that he did. It's just the rails are, like I said, the rails on this particular table are not. They need some love. Carmen's going to get back on the table here. Looked like Shaun might have been playing safe. I don't know if he. I kind of missed what he did on that shot. The way he was going, it looked like he was in position to run his table out. Good shot on the 14. Shaun's problem now, if he ever gets back on the table, is that 2-4 cluster at the head foot rail. Carmen, on the other hand, his table is looking pretty good. All the balls are pretty much out in the open. And I think he played it safe, which was smart. He did that was a safe shot. And a very good one. Shaun, the only shot that Shaun has of hitting a ball, I think he might be able to hit the 2-4. He looks like he's going to go for that cut on the 7. And that's a hard shot. And he just rifled that too. Might have been hoping to break up that 2-4 too, as well as make that shot. If he didn't make that shot, he was hoping to at least break those up. Carmen's going to take that 15, draws it back, and he's either going to take that, what is it, the 12 or the 10 to the side, or the 12 in the corner. Took the side pocket. Cue ball comes back. And this table just got real easy for Carmen. That safe shot is looking to pay off big for Carmen. That was a smart shot. $11 down in the corner. And that's a tricky shot on the 8. He's going to take it in the corner. He's got to draw it to avoid the scratch. And look like he put top on it to avoid it, but he undercut it. And that miss could cost him. This is bad. Well, bad for Carmen. Great for Shaun. He has an open table here. 5 in the corner. I stand corrected. I forgot about the cluster that he has here, but I think he can break that out here. Yep. Cut that 4 in the corner. He can make that 2 in the same pocket. It's all about how he controls that cue ball. Comes back 2, 3 rails. And the 7 goes in the side. Not the leave he wanted. It would have been nice for the cue ball to slow down a little bit. Hits the net. Wow. Overcuts the 7. And you gotta love this. He leaves Carmen the same shot that he missed on the 8. This time he makes it a little bit of draw, keeps it out of the side pocket. It is hill, folks. No, I'm sorry. Take that back. That's not hill. It's 4-3. 4-3. And if I'm not mistaken, it should be Shaun's rack. So Shaun gets to break his own rack. I don't know if I would be that generous. They lost track of who's supposed to be breaking, and Shaun started to rack. So Carmen, being the gentleman he is, corrects him, and then Shaun goes his and break. But he racked that. I don't know if I'd be that generous. But like I said, Shaun is a gentleman. Or I'm sorry, Shaun's a good guy, but Carmen's a true gentleman. He takes solids, 1 on the side. Cue ball goes down table. Not too tricky of a table. Was that the 2 ball that's down there? That's the only tricky ball that I think I see. The 6 will go in the corner. 6 will go in the side as well. 4 ball goes in either corner. 7 can go anywhere. It's that 2 ball. If you gotta get behind it, and you might be able. Maybe it'll go down the head corner, past the 9 and the 10 or 12. That's gonna be a problem. Well, I mean that combo can probably go, but it's not an easy combo. You got 2 different angles you have to account for on that shot. Carmen figures out a solution to the 2 ball that I was looking at. All the way down table, nice shot. Can that 6 go on the side? Yes, it does. Not a problem for Carmen. His problems are starting to dissolve on this table. He has 1 shot to get to the 8 here. 7 will go in the corner. How he gets on position for his 8, I would love to see. 2 rails. 3 rails. 8 in the side. Nice shot on that 7. Tough shot on the 8. No problem. He makes it with ease. It is hill. Great match so far. Great match. It is Carmen's break. Hill. In a race to 5, it is tied up at 4-4. Carmen went up 2-0. Shaun came back to go up 4-2. And now Carmen has returned the favor and come back to tie this up to go to hill. Great match. See, and that's where I like to see that. This was a really good match. Two sportsmen, like 2 true sportsmen of the game, I wanted to say. All right. For the win here, the last rack. And there's that break. Carmen got that was the 10 ball on the side. And of course, nothing can ever be easy. This is an ugly looking table. What is that? The 11, the 11 and the I want to say the 4 ball. I guess 11 and a 4 ball are ducked up. 6-5. Look at that cluster near the middle of the table, kind of closer to the side. 6-5, 11. What is that? The 15, or I'm sorry, the 9, 15, 14 ball. He can see. He gets that off the table. Cue ball goes around, misses all those clusters, hit off the 7. This is a ugly table. He has an opportunity though to break some of this mess out. Misses the side. Just missed that pocket, hit the corner. But he didn't do Shaun any favors here. Wow, look at that mess. The cue ball is up against the 6-5. 5 is up against the, what is that, the 13. Only shot that I think he has is the 7 down in the corner, the head corner. If he takes that, then he can do the 7, 1, 2. Or, yeah. And then get down table for the 3. And then most likely, I guess, use his shot on the 3 to break out the 11, 15, and 4. If he's fortunate in the process, he might be able to break out that 6-5 cluster too. And that's what he's trying to look at. And it all depends on how he sets himself up for this too. Like I said, I'm guessing he's going to take the 1 in the corner and then set himself up for the 2 in the same pocket, and then use that shot to get down table. Again, this match is pre-recorded, brought to you by GA Productions. You can watch this match a couple of different ways, and I think he played safe. I don't think he missed it. I think he was playing safe. He wants to force Carmen to break that stuff out. That's smart. Again, if you want to, Carmen's just going to play safe as well. And takes the 1 away from him and use the 12 near the pocket. I think the 2 still can go. A lot of times you get a chance to see a really good chess match between players when you see tables this ugly. Again, like I was saying, you can watch this match. Again, it's pre-recorded. Ghetto Ass Productions has its own page on Facebook. All right, look at that. Not bad. So he gets rid of that 12 ball down the corner, so that 2 ball can go in easy, and doesn't leave Carmen much of a shot. He's gonna have to kick at the rail to nicely done. Gets the 11 out of there, and he doesn't leave an easy shot for Shaun. Most likely he's gonna bank the 3. That's the only shot that I see for him. Or he can play or maybe he can play safe again. Do you hit the 4 ball hit the 4 ball, leave the cue ball behind the 4, and push that 15 out? The problem is the 15 is going away from the rail the way it's set up when he hits that 4, if he was to do that. So you'd have to give it a good hit. Now, it may break up that 6-5 cluster. He's going to bank the 3. Makes that shot. Yeah, he wanted to break out that cluster. He's supposed to come off the rail and break out that 6-5, but it did to an extent, but the 15 is still sitting in the side pocket. And Shaun doesn't have a shot. And he's just going to hit off the 5. and take that pocket away. Yep. And look at that. Puts the 5, now the 5, 6, and the 4 are surrounding the 15 ball. Or is that the 13? I get the 15 and 13 mixed up. Rifles a 9 in the corner. Breaks out the 15. I'm going to go with the 15 at this point. Seems like I've been calling every ball the 15. That was a key shot there. Good. Broke up that 15 all the way down to the corner. And just like that, Carmen finds himself in good position here. 11 in the corner. I'm guessing draw. Brings it across the table, and then he'll have the 8 in the side. No, he took it. I don't know what he did there. I thought he would draw. I thought he would try to draw it and have it go across table, and then he would have the 8 in the side. Maybe that's a lot of English, like bottom left for him. Instead, he makes the ball, but the cue ball is now down all the way at the head rail. I think it's on the rail, actually. I think he's calling the 8 in the right corner. That's a hell of a shot. And that's dangerous because if he misses, that cue ball is going to come off the rail and break out that cluster. I think he adjusts. I think he's just playing it safe. No, he's going for the shot. And he makes it. Unbelievable. Nice shot by Carmen. Hell of a shot. If he missed that shot, look at that. He opened up everything. He busted up that cluster. Shaun still would have had a hard run now. But, of course, a cue ball could have came off and hit differently if he missed. So Carmen's going to come away the winner. As expected, this match went hill-to-hill, 5-4. Great match between these two players. Great players. Good sportsmanship. Overall, this was a really good tournament. A great field of players. So these two should be proud that they both made it to the finals. Carmen came out of the losers bracket to take the win. All right, folks, this is Honey Badger. Again, some quick plugs. If you go on Facebook and you go on look for Ghetto Ass Productions, you will see this match, some live stream matches I've done, and matches I've recorded in the past. They'll all be on there. The Honey Badger page, that's specifically for tournaments that I'm running. And then, of course, you have the Badger's Den that has all your tournament action pretty much in the tri-state area, New York, Baltimore. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Honey Badger out.